Hey, what's up guys? My name is Afiq Cool, and today, as you read from the title, it's a very different video that I used to make. Today I'm talking about photography. Photography is just really being a big impact for my life. I love taking picture with my phone, and this year I started buy a new camera, new gear for my YouTube channel, and the camera that I chose, which is beginner camera for me, because I'm really trying to learn about the camera. So the camera that I chose is actually a Canon 200D Mark II, or you can call it 250D or SL3 depending where country you're coming from. I chose this camera because from the reading everything, and also I love photography. I just want to make a simple video and all that. So this video is about how I taking every picture for a day. The lens that I use is 18 to 55mm, which is a kit lens. For other people, kit lens was not that great, but I tried to learn from the kit lens before I upgrade to the new lens. I started the day to go out taking picture. So the first photo that I take was actually in Teluk Bahang, which is where I live. It's actually a picture of a abandoned hotel. Usually used to be famous in the 90s, so it closed before I was born. So this is the picture I take it. So after that, I go a bit more further outside from my place where I stay to the beach, because from where I live, we surrounded by the beach and sea, and it's very beautiful. So I try to go to the beach and taking a couple of pictures. So the picture that I take was actually it's more like a portrait. I saw this one woman standing there while checking her phone. I think I used it as a subject. I tried to take her picture, which I don't know, for my eye it was, I think, a decent image. I don't know for other people who really expert in picture. After that, I saw this kids running with a stick around. After that, I tried to look around, see if other people around there, which is kind of a lot, but it's kind of hard for me because, you know, I'm not really good at photography. I really learning, and I saw this couple, or two couple was at the sea, try to, you know, be romantic. So I take their picture also. And then I tried to take a bit landscape photography. So I saw this sun was going through the leaf at the tree. So I tried to take it. I know, go back and try editing, which actually is pretty decent image, I can say. Me, it's kind of good image for me. You know, this is first time I'm taking the picture. Also, everything was I think quite good. So I also saw a boat was passing through in front of me, so I try taking as much picture as I can, and I end up with this picture. I saw a lot of the picture of at that beach, which kind of beautiful for my eye. So I try to take it everything. I take it the mountain, rock, everything that's there. And also like a little bit of house in front of the beach. This house is actually like a shop where people go eat and everything. So I try to take it for a while. After I go to the beach, I try to go a bit more further to the town a little bit. It's a place called like a Gurney. Gurney is actually like a place where you shopping, hang around. They have like a market over there, and I think that's kind of good because at the time I was going, it's already around 5 to almost 6 p.m. So it was really great. It's not that very hot. It's almost sunset. So I tried to go and take in a street photography for me. And after that, I saw this guy was holding his baby. I thought was kind of cute, so I tried to take it. And then I saw this a group of a guy, taxi driver, was sitting there chatting, and it was kind of interesting scene, so I take it as picture. Couple of them, I try to make sure the picture in focus, but unfortunately this picture you can see is not that very focused for me, but because of the technical problem, you know, I didn't setting that really great, so I think the shutter speed is not that fast enough for me to capture this moment. And then I try to find interesting scene also. I walking a little bit front more, and I saw this like a old man trying to playing with his phone. I think he's kind of struggle with his phone, you know.
Needless to say, they committed to making sure that he grows up much more stable than they did. So at this age, he's carefree.
And then I saw this guy. He's actually a delivery person, kind of in a rush because that time is 6 p.m. So a lot of jamming everything. So I snapped his picture.
Grow up and choose over his race, and if it matters in a system that we built a space for.
And I started moving around. I start to find like a very nice building, or people call it architecture, if I'm correct. So hard to say that. Architectural photography, yeah. I got a couple of that, which is like a building, like a hotel, office, and like a village house. I got it, and the first picture is actually just across different town. This house was like it's almost like a village house. It's really great because at that time the sun was facing at that house, and it's really great color, the red thing. This was really great, so I take it this picture. And then I try to take like a giant building, like an office and shopping mall. And then I saw around. It was a lot of the really high building, beautiful. So I just take it a couple of pictures that I think was beautiful and trying to edit it. Which is not all of it was great. Some of it were great. Some of it was turned out really good after I edit it. After I put it in a Lightroom and edit it. And this is the result after I get it. And I saw this a road lamp, and on top of the road lamp there's a couple of birds was flying around, sitting on top of that. So I tried to take it, and this is the picture that I take it. Again, I don't have any preference like a style, you know, like other photographer. They have really specific style. For me, I still didn't find the style that I want, but I want to go with the like a film look, you know, like a all soft color. So I try to mimic that, but not all of the picture that I take it was can fit that style film look. So that's why you can see a lot of different variety of the color style I put in this picture. But in the future, I hope I can all the picture that I take, I try to make it in same style, which is like a film look or black and white, everything like really depth of color, very I focus on the color. And as walking around, I saw this like a homeless guy or beggar. He was sitting there very like a down to the earth, but he's kind of sad a little bit. So I saw that, I think this was kind of interesting picture, so I take it. And again, everything picture that I take in street photography, I try to make it like a black and white, just because I think street photography was really great in the black and white. This is my opinion. You feel free to disagree. A lot of picture that I saw in street photography, they tend to take it in a black and white. So I think I try to follow that because I'm very new in this photography world. So I tried to follow someone, and then I saw a couple of person riding a bicycle. I think he's just coming back from the work. It was quite a lot that I take a picture, but I think it's around 400 picture, 400 or 500, but not all of them was I managed to get it in really like a really focused, sharp, great picture, because only a couple picture I think get it that really I can use, because I think was really great to be showing to you all. And then as I was walking around at the beside of the road, and I try to think how if I take a picture of a moving subject like a car or a bike and everything. So I got a couple of the bike assist, because bike is more easy for me, because you see them other than car because you have to wait a really great moment you can shoot it. So I take a couple two picture of the bike. And then at the bus stop I saw this like a old lady. It was one leg only. She was waiting there alone, and then I just take it her picture. And then before I going home, I at that time was almost 7 p.m, which is that really great moment for the sunset. So I go to this one place that I think it was really great to take a picture sunset. So I got a couple of pictures, which is I think this is the most beautiful picture for my eyes. So I got a couple of the picture. This picture was, I think, was the most beautiful, because you can see it's golden hour this time, and a really nice color. And I tried to Photoshop it. I put a bird inside it to make it seem more interesting for me. And I think that's it for this video. Thank you so much for watching. And I don't know for the next video if I want to do or not of the photography. Let's see how this video working or not. Follow my social media account, everything on the link in the description below. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace. I don't know how many people are gonna watch the video, bro.